And on this Wednesday, September 17th, 2025 edition of Newsmakers, President Trump and Vice President Vance will both deliver remarks at the memorial service for Charlie Kirk this Sunday. Mark Mayfield fills us in.
The Hill reports that both will speak at Sunday service at State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. Kirk's widow Erica will also give remarks, along with Secretary of State Marco Rubio, Health and Human Services Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr., and Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth. Kirk was shot and killed during an event at Utah Valley University last week, and 22-year-old Utah resident Tyler Robinson has been charged with his murder. I'm Mark Mayfield.
Some religious leaders hope the murder of Charlie Kirk will prompt more people to devote themselves to Christ. The conservative activist was also known for his strong Christian beliefs. He often talked about the importance of Christ in his life at his turning point events on college campuses. In an Instagram post, Arizona pastor Mark Driscoll said, "I pray millions of young men would become defenders of the faith as a result of this demonic assassination." Meanwhile, a pastor in Virginia is going viral for his sermon about the nation's reaction to the shooting death of Kirk. Reverend Dr. Howard John Wesley of Alfred Street Baptist Church in Alexandria said, quote, "Charlie Kirk did not deserve to be assassinated," but then followed with, "How you died does not redeem how you lived." Wesley made references to Kirk's criticism of Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. and the Civil Rights Act of 1964, as well as other controversial views. Wesley said, quote, "Tell me I ought to have compassion for the death of a man who had no respect for my own life." He added, "I am sorry, but there's nowhere in the Bible where we are taught to honor evil." A student whistleblower at Texas A&M who uncovered a transgender teaching scandal claims she was threatened by a department head for making her undercover video. Audio of the incident has been released by State Representative Brian Harrison. He wants the school's president, Mark Welch, fired. The student's video showed how transgender rights were taught in a children's literature course. A bill creating the Office of Civil Rights to prevent anti-Semitism in California schools is headed to Governor Gavin Newsom's desk. The bill, passed by state lawmakers, says the office will track and report anti-Semitism in schools, as well as conduct training. State Assembly Democratic Caucus Chair Rick Chavez-Buer says Jewish students are facing hate at crisis proportions. He added that confronting a rise in anti-Semitism should not be controversial. And that's Newsmakers for this Wednesday, September 17th, 2025 edition. I'm Keith Black.